So there's a chance I might have gotten a little addicted to Subnautica. And okay, I'm gonna have to break things down here because a lot has happened since I last played. I said on stream, I'm not gonna go too far. I'm not gonna do too much when I'm not streaming because then people don't get to witness the experience. But the thing is, as I realized more things, as I discovered more things, my brain was like, oh, you know what? This isn't technically part of the story. I could just keep doing more. I can explain this. I'll just keep doing more. And we ended up at the point where I've now done loads. I realised that I hadn't actually taken a proper look at what is available to me in the base building kits. I looked and saw that the room was unavailable and made the assumption that I couldn't build a base. It turns out I was completely wrong. So for every stream I've done, when I've been crying about not being able to build my own base, it turns out that I could have built one from like session 1. The big room is what you need if you want to like properly pad out your base. But there is a smaller room that's effectively a corridor which you can put stuff in. And I realised this way too late on. This eye compartment that you can place down here, once you attach a hatch to it, you can get inside. It's big enough for wall lockers. And wall lockers have capacity for about 2 to 3 times as much as floating boxes. And they're also nicely contained inside a room. So this entire time, I could have been building a base. Obviously, I did the next thing that you would do. I built myself a base. Built it with so many storage lockers. So the reason I've spent so much time on this game is because all I've been doing is building and building and building. And in my head, I was like, it's okay, because when I show this on stream, I can just go around and explain to people what I've done. But I've tried not to do anything story-wise. So the majority of what I've done is literally just building the base. And I did build other things, like I built the moon pod, which I haven't kept it, but I did build it to see what it was. So I built the moon pod. I also built the one that allows you to scan the nearby area. But I removed those because I currently don't need them. I just wanted to see what they did. So I do have a base set up, and it's what I consider to be a little starter base for myself. It's got lots of storage. It's got everything I currently need. And it's where I can work out of until I decide where I want to build my proper big sexy base with all of the bells and whistles. So in terms of the story, there's a couple of things that came up that obviously I need to mention because they're relevant. One of them was absolutely terrifying. In the middle of me building my base, just casually having fun out of nowhere, something weird came on, like just appeared in front of my face on the screen. So, naturally, I was a little bit freaked out. This came out of nowhere. I didn't prompt this. So, clearly some kind of creature that's on the planet is trying to communicate with me, telepathically maybe? While exploring, I randomly came across a pod I'd not found before, which was pod 7. And because I was so far out of the way, I decided I would explore it and just record the footage. I really wish I'd kept this for the stream. I wish I'd tried to make a note of where it was, because Pod 7 is really funny. Pod 7's got an Easter egg in it that I could not believe it, and I'm really annoyed you can't pick it up. So you go into Pod 7 and you see, first of all, there's a little car on the floor, a little toy car, and then there's also the PDA Classic, but also in the corner is a Markiplier doll. So obviously Markiplier played this ages ago, because you can tell, like, that's his old logo with the M and the pink moustache, and also the red hair. This is old Markiplier, like, we're talking, what, 2014, 2015 era Markiplier? So I really wish I could have taken it and put it in my base. I want a Markiplier doll in my base. It'd be so cool. But you can't take Markiplier, but you can take the car. So I stole the car. So the next thing I found was a creature I'd never seen before, and I didn't really have much of a time to investigate this creature because I immediately had to run away from it because something about it was very scary. So it started off by drawing me in, and you can't look away from it. So, thankfully, I had on me one of those repellent items that you drop, and I think it distracted it long enough for me to get away. I didn't look back, I didn't go and see what it was, I just got out of there. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game so I can run people through what I've actually done, show people my base, and then I'll explain what I'm going to be doing in this particular session. So, here we go. I am definitely mildly addicted to the game. I really enjoy games that have a very good rhythm to them, and obviously I like survival games as is. So I've been enjoying that you can just spend so much time in this. Okay, so I put us back in the pod so I could just show everybody my stuff as we can experience it together. It's like a big community. So here is my current base. It's extremely simple, very basic, but it's going to suit me perfectly for working out of for the near future. So I will show everybody what we have. So we have a couple of solar panels on top. This provides power, plenty of power for all of my equipment. So I'm going to be I'm going to enjoy it so much. Let's pop inside. So
welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Habitat. I'm glad to be here. Right, so we have two sides full of storage, and these are all broken up into the various items I'm going to be collecting. Some of them have a fair few in, like I think I've got plenty of titanium. Silver is so hard to get, so uncommon. I imagine I'll find more of it as I get further along. But then I've also been doing things like exploring the cave again to get more lithium, got more magnetite. That one's empty. And then on this side, we've got like, these ones are currently empty, but quartz, diamonds, rubies, salt, sulfur, fauna, so any animal stuff, flora, any plant stuff. Down this way, you'll see I've got two med... Oh, they're both full as well. Two med pack Brad, stop clicking. You're ruining your own tour. Two med pack stations, so I can easily top up on med packs. Here we have food, plenty of little rations. I went back to the ship and I collected all of my duffel bags and all of my rations and my bottles that I left behind, so they're all here. And then inside this one, lots of water, and I also have a coffee machine, so I can wake up in those mornings and get out to the sea. This is a battery charger. You can tell I'm excited. You can tell I've been really enjoying myself. This is a battery charger, and this is a power cell charger. So power cells are big batteries, and you use them in things like ships and vehicles. Just gonna wait for my coffee. There we go. I have a nice cup of coffee as I keep talking. Good. So, yeah, I also have my poster up, my Keep Calm poster. It's so cute, isn't it? And then I also have one over here, which is Prawn Suit Mech. Down this way is where all my important stuff is. So, this locker here is full of devices and various things that I'll be using for missions. This one here is full of collectibles and items for decoration. So, you can see here I have two random grey caps for no reason. Various flasks and posters and things. We have a radio there, which has a call, but I won't play that just yet because I'm still talking. We have a fabricator here, and then we have a modification station. Next to this modification station, there's two duffel bags containing all the items I need to upgrade all of my equipment, because I wanted to do that on stream. So that's one of the reasons also why I wanted to stream, because I've got so much equipment that could be upgraded, but I didn't want to do it because I wanted to do it on stream. But then I'd be working with shit equipment, so I need to upgrade my equipment. And then also, I've got so much to show. It's so fun. All right, so this is my Seamoth. Everybody see my Seamoth. However, I've got some upgrades for my Seamoth, as you can see here. So I've got one that allows it to go deeper, so I can go to 300 meters, which means I can now go further down and do stuff. And I've also got a storage module, which gives it extra storage, so I can carry more stuff when I'm out and about. Shall we find the multi-purpose room this session? So I don't need to. I've got the base I want so far. I'm happy to find the multi-purpose room now in good time. The main point of this session. So, the reason I wanted to play today is because I want to go here. This thing is the only location I have that I'm currently being told to go to, and it's been there for a very long time. So, I think that in order to find, like, maybe some more stuff, some more unlockables, and some, like, further progression of story, I need to go and visit the potential rendezvous point and see what's happened to the rest of the crew that have gone there. May as well take out my batteries from my charger and just put them into my special battery holder, a battery locker, I mean. Why is one of them not completely full? I must not have filled it properly. And then take two spare. I always take some spare batteries with me on the mission just in case. Okay, first things first. Let's upgrade all of my stuff. So if I get all the things out of these two boxes, I should be able to upgrade everything that I've got. I think I also need to unequip things to upgrade them as well, don't I? So I need the tank and the fin. Wait, no, and the fin. Oh, there's not enough space. And the... And the fins. There we go. Alright, so, first of all, I am upgrading my survival knife into a thermal blade. It will cook and sterilize small organisms for immediate consumption. So I guess if I hack a fish apart, I can eat it straight away. Oh, it's so pretty and red. Next up, the ultra-high capacity tank. So you have an option. You can get the lightweight one or the ultra-high. I reckon being able to stay out for longer is better than being able to go slightly faster. I know slightly faster would be useful, but I'm thinking ultra-high to me. So I was at like 135 or something. Ultra-high to me is going to be like 500. It's probably not. It's probably going to be like 180. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's have a look. Oh, it's still climbing. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, 225. And then also we have ultra glide fins. Streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. So we can go a lot faster. I am fully kitted out. Fast fins, fast breathing. Better breathing. Snazzy knife. Alright, and also, I put the ingredients in here to craft some things that I've not made before. So one of them was, I think, the grab trap. Oh, I wanted the beacon. I want to see how the beacon works. I made the beacon. The other thing I have not made is a grav trap. So I want to see how this works. Artificial gravity attracts light objects, small creatures. So you throw it on the ground, does it pull things down? And so you can catch things easily. Anyway, I'll try it out. Oh, the air bladder is something else I wanted to make. So this is the thing that automatically forces you up. I don't know if it uses one every time, because the recipe to make it is extremely simple. So I feel like it might be a use once item. 15 seconds of oxygen. I'm gonna test it out. Even if it uses it, it's fine. So the idea behind this is that if you need to immediately get to the surface... Oh, it is very fast. Right, so it's got oxygen capacity. So you can also use it to replenish your oxygen if you need to. So you get a bit of extra air out of it. Or you can rock it to the sky. Okay, that is actually super useful. I'm going to have too many things I need to carry now. I guess I could put some of it in the Seamoth. And then it'll be, like, I'll have things on me that I might need. So how does the grav trap work? Let's figure this out. So, in theory, I can catch the fish, right? Oh. Okay, so this is an easy way to catch fish. Alright, I dig it, I dig it. Give. 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 So many fish. And I can pick it up as well. Excellent, that's really cool. That's a really good way to just catch loads of fish. And then I can put them... Thanks, the habitat! And I can put these into my locker, where my fish are. Because I've always got, like, bits of food. I don't think I've seen this one before, the Gary fish. Must just not have picked one up. Oh, also I've got my second cup of coffee. Delicious. This is on 100% now as well. So one thing you can do with these, something I didn't realise you could do, you can swap out batteries before they are finished. So, if I swap out this battery for this one, I can now go back and set this one charging. So I need a second one of these, so I've got like a 2 spare, but that's fine. It's so good, there's so many things. I've made so much progress, everyone. Are you proud of me? Is everyone proud of me? Quiet, you. Okay, so this is apparently a stronger repulsion cannon. Excellent. So I always carry 2 med packs, 2 water, and 2 food, because that's just to replenish yourself on the journey. And I've started to carry 2 batteries, because these things tend to run out quickly. But the thing is, now that I know that I can replace them before journeys, it might make more sense to just carry 1 battery. Like, for example, if I get the Sea Glide out, you can swap the battery out now to a full one, and then set the battery that wasn't full in charge, which is that one. So, yeah, I think I might be fine. Repulsion cannon, how strong is this? Can I fight big things with it? All of these things are things I want to have. Because at some point I might want to use them. The grav trap I don't really see a use for outside of just wandering out to gather fish. Unless there's something at some point that's like really fast and you have to get it. But like the rebreather, if I go deeper, I want to use the rebreather. Obviously, this is quite useful if I want to immediately get up and I'm struggling. Because those big Leviathan things, like the big Reaper things, one of them grabbed my ship and I wasn't in it. And if it didn't break my ship, it let go of it. But if it had broke my ship, then I wouldn't have been able to get to my ship for air. So I need an emergency escape option. Things like the repair tool and the laser cutter, I don't need to carry on me, because that's very circumstantial. You'll see something, and you might need to use it. First objective. In fact, let's listen to the radio. We have an incoming call. Now, this has been here the entire time I've been playing offline. It's been beeping at me, and I have not listened. I've been very good. I've been very well behaved. So, let's hear.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ooh, do I go there first? Depends how close it is. Why can I not see? Oh, hang on, there's that there. Oh, there. Oh, it's also 1,000 meters away. High priority passengers remains. Oh, I guess it's realised that he's dead. I kind of want to go there first now. This one sounds interesting. Right, how fast do I swim with my new things? It's a bit faster. It's not, like, substantially faster. I want to get the modification that allows me to make this thing faster. So, first adventure for today. Now that the introduction. So I'm going to edit this down as best I can. Why is there a mesh? It's fine. People can't see it. My face is covering it. I've tagged a recipe in the corner, but it's fine. No one cares. No one's ever going to know what it is. I've tried my best to condense it down, but because I did so much offline, I've had to do. But the thing is, this is going to be like episode 8 of this Subnautica series. So if you've reached this point, you're already committed. It's fine. I actually haven't died yet. Since I've been playing this game, I have not died a single time. And I don't know what happens when you die. I don't know how much progress you lose. I don't know if you reappear at your pod, or if you lose everything from your previous save file. So, life pod 13, 175 meters down is fine. We can now go to 300 meters in this sub. And also, it's not too far away. We're getting closer and closer. So, I do have things on me to get rid of giant creatures, just in case. Because those Reaper things are getting way more common. I don't know if it's that they're more common or just that I'm going further out. I think below a certain depth they start to appear. And there's not a huge amount you can do about them apart from distract them. Unless I can grav gun them, like the repulsion cannon. That would be very funny. I should really have tested that on one of the larger, less dangerous creatures. Just to see. Okay, so this sort of biome I've been in before. I've seen these things, I've seen this. And there's the life pod we need to find. Let's just do a little look around, make sure nothing super dangerous is hovering in the water. Looking good. Alright, let's descend. Life pod 13.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, what do we have? Okay, classic PDA. I didn't mean to open this, but fine. We'll listen.
Planetary atmosphere. My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay. Does this not have a unlockable? Maybe it's allied outside. Each of these usually has something. There must be a reason to come here apart from listening to his ramblings. Where's my unlockable thing? Where are you? Really? Is that all this was for? Just to listen to some guy rambling about shit before he died. Fine. Where's my ship? Oh, hang on, what's this? Moon pool fragment. I have the moon pool. What a waste of time. What a waste of my life. After that incredibly great introduction where I told everybody about all my adventures, the first place I come to is a pod that has not... Unlucky 13, that's what it is. Right, anyway. So now I've got to go... Like, have I picked up anything? I may as well just go straight to here, right? The only thing I'm wary about is if I go straight to there via... Oh, I'm at the surface already. I guess I could just go straight there. There's nothing dangerous here, right? Right? So it's only 1,000 meters to get away, and it's on dry land. Do I go lower just to see? So I might find new interesting stuff, or even new wreckage. And new wreckage is always good for unlocking new items. I suppose I don't need to go too deep, because the ground is obviously not that far away. So I can just look down. Look, it's so pretty. What's that? Something's glowing. I still haven't found... What's that? Oh, it's one of those time capsules. I'll have it. I'll have it. Mine. It's your lucky day. I'm a time capsule. Here's some materials to start you off, or finish a project they are working on. Wait, to give you free stuff. Oh, give me ion cubes, titanium ingots. Wow, thanks for clogging my inventory up on the start of a mission. It's fine. I'm actually appreciative. Where am I going? That way. I love bouncing out of the ocean. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the rendezvous point. Dry land. So there's not a lot of dry land. This is obviously an ocean planet. So I imagine there might be new things to discover. Can I see it yet? Oh, I can. I wish it was daytime. It would be much nicer in the daytime. This is cool. Is it? What's that? An ancient float. Great name. Indigenous life forms, ancient floater. Assessment incredible. Oh, the land is floating because they're under it. Jesus. Oh, I'd love to read all this stuff, but I'm streaming the game. I think what I might do in an offline session at some point is just get a lot of food and drink and then just read everything. Just so I understand more about the game, because when I'm really into a game, I do enjoy reading all of the data files that come with it. I did that with Death Stranding. I read everything. Also, it's daytime. Perfect. Okay. Do I leave my sub here and go this way? Is this the way I'm supposed to go? It looks like a path. Alright, I'm gonna... Is the light off? Yes. Right, you stay there, ship. You be good. I remember one of the voice notes I was given, like the AI voice things, when I was playing offline, was about how you can get incredibly lonely when you survive on a planet, and you should...
Multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
You should name an inanimate object for it to be your friend.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
So, we need a name for my sub. I'm going to call you... Terrence. Terrence the sub. Alright, let's get my scanner out, just in case there's anything I can scan. It's weird to be on land. I bet it would feel weird, though, if you'd spent so long swimming around. Okay, so the Aurora's there. We're not too far away from it. Are these the same kind of trees we saw earlier? Oh, a Ming plant. Hardy specimen that grows on land. Vase-like trunk protects root system from predation. Self-repairs over time. Cool. What about these? A voxel shrub. A pink leaf plant with an angular appearance which grows exclusively on land. I think it's really funny that we're supposed to be rendezvousing here with people, and I'm just walking around scanning everything. My character, whatever his name is, or whatever, he just has no concept of what's going on at the moment. He's just enjoying himself. Jaffa Cup? What's this? A land fungus. Grows quickly. Size is limited only by nutrients and space. Oh, so you can make it massive. Can I collect these? Oh, I can collect them. I guess it's a seed. A spore. Will grow if in the right conditions. I guess you could grow this if you made a thing on the surface. You could grow that. I don't really want to carry spores or seeds. They take up a lot of space, and I don't want them. Like, if I was to, at some point, if I was to make some kind of base that required them, then I can come back and collect them. So this place isn't going to be too hard to find. It's just directly south of ship. When I say south, I mean south of the bottom part. It's not actually south, is it? It's... yeah, anyway. What else can we scan? Pink cat. A mushroom. Harvestable spores. Inedible. Well, that's a shame. A grub basket. There's so many plants. I mean, it makes sense. I've not been on land yet. And all of these look like I can collect samples of them and grow them if I wanted to. Which is very cool. I'm going to hazard a guess there are no land animals on this planet. Because there's probably not enough land for them to thrive. Maybe some kind of bird, I guess, could live. If it was like an aquatic bird. I don't think anything would really live on land. Oh, wow, what's that? Wait, that's a bed. Blueprints for an exterior grow bed. Marble melon?
New blueprint acquired.
So you can make exterior grow beds and make marble melons. More plants. So we got more marble melons. Chinese potato. This looks like it'll be a good food source as well. One seed. I don't know too much about the growing systems yet, so I'm really wary. Warious? I'm really wary about. Can you eat the seeds? Yes, you can. Right. I think I'll carry one of each. Just so I have them and I know that they're here. But I'm not going to take too much. Look up there. Stuff. So we know that the Degassi people have been here before. And we've seen some of their structures already. In the mushroom caves. The glow mushroom caves. So obviously they also would have built here, which is what that is. So that is probably where I'm heading. But I'm going to take myself a nice... I'm going to go on a... Oh, I can have these. I'm going to keep one of them. I'm going to keep one of everything, just so I know. Yes, I'm going to have a nice leisurely walk, enjoying the scenery. Plenty of food, plenty of drink. And hopefully we'll find more interesting things on the island. I'm clearly meant to be following the path. But if I stray from the path, what will I find? What are you? No, it's fine. I'll keep going. I find it a little bit weird. I know it's intentional. It's because you're meant to be using the Aurora as a reference for where you are. But I find it a bit weird how you can always see the Seamoth. I keep calling it Seamoth. You can always see the Aurora, but you can't see the island from the Aurora. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely intentional. It's so that you always know where you are in reference to your base and lifeboat, etc. This is like the main landmark for the game. But it is a bit weird. If I go that way, this island disappears. Also, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen now, next to the pod, there's a cloud that just isn't moving. Which is a bit weird. But the game is like 10 years old. I'm letting it. It's fine. I'm being funnily picky. Is there anything else I can find in here that's cool? I'm making my way there. That's clearly where I'm supposed to be going. So it's the only structure I've seen. Although, there is also a path up to the top of this hill. Which means there might also be something up here. Pink cap. Have I got a pink cap? Another one. What's the purpose of the caps? Are they in a recipe or are they just decorative? There's more of them here. Speckled rattlers. Nice repeating oh, it's gone. Oh. Wait. Is that a room? It's that big room right there. Let me get to the top of here first, just in case there's something. There is something here. What have we got? Bulkhead. I may as well scan everything. God, this takes a while. Bulkhead door. Okay, interesting.
New blueprint acquired.
Is this to put doors in between your passageways? Oh, pot, make plant pots inside. You know what? I'm having myself a marble melon.
New blueprint.
Oh, they go off fast. How do you plant them then? Interesting. Anyway, what else can I scan while I'm wandering around? So this is something I've already had. Observatory. Okay, so this is a full glass room. I'm getting so many things. I'm getting so many things. Abandoned PDA. Gassy voice log 1. Habitation location.
PDA data.
This
Take a look.
island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight made up, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Nothing else I can scan in here. It's a cool room, though. Look at it. Look at this room. And it's just the fact there's just a desk here just facing out. Somebody was enjoying the view. Somebody was writing their memoirs. It's nice up here, isn't it? Fresh air. Okay, I've now got to get down to this one there and then up to that one there. I am wondering at what point I'm going to find the people that I am supposedly rendezvousing with. There's the rendezvous point. I kind of don't want to go there. I want to explore first. Like, this is the part I like. I love the exploration part. I just walk down a cliff like it's nothing. This is it. This is the thing that wall planter. This is the thing that I was looking for so long. Now that I finally built a base, I find it. If I'd just gone to this mission when it first came up, I'd have had this ages ago.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired. Large room. Oh, it is large in that picture. Jeez. Large room partition. But that's to divide it into smaller rooms. Multi-purpose room glass dome. Large room glass dome. There's so many things. Oh, I'm gonna have another like 50 hours in this offline now. So there's a way in here. Let's have a quick wander around. What's that? Can you hear something? A weird creature. I've already scanned you, haven't I? Oh, I've got my cook knife, haven't I? It's starting to get dark. Let's get this out. Right, if I get these with a knife, can I get seed? Yes. Right, that's how you do it. How much space does it take up? Not a huge amount. Right. Which means I can eat the other one, right? Oh, it's decomposing. Still not too bad when it's off as well. Marble melons give you water, don't they? Those things are great. I'm going to grow so many of those. Alright, let's get my torch back out so we can actually see what's happening here. Let's take a look inside. I feel like I'm not going to find too many more things aside from a PDA and some more stuff I can discover. Oh. Did I let it out? Can I have the battery, please, strange crab creature? I like how it flopped to the ground. I'm stuck. Okay, battery, PDA. This ladder is... Oh, it's usable. Howl toggles
Integrating
log.
new PDA
Maroon.
data.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash.
Oh, this is long.
The only other survivors are my son, Mott, and Mida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Mida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Mott to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated.
So this guy is just trying to keep them alive until they manage to get rescued. But he's having issues because the person he's there with is saying that there's problems. Interesting. So I guess over the course of the... Oh. Oh, this just leads to nothing. Should really be making sure there's nothing I can scan. Because obviously any new things here would be cool. Oh, it's in the way. I can't get past. Voice log 2. Store.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, this looks... Did somebody die here? Where are we? Wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable than a plant patch. You stopped being in charge of the ship you were captaining, it sunk! Jesus. Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I'll leave you here. So, yeah, there are obviously big conflicts. So there's the captain, the captain's kid, and then this other person. And they're not having a good time with this other person. I mean, she might be right. How do I... Do I need the gravity gun for this? Or is there a way in from the outside? It might be there's just a hole in the side. This bloody spider thing's in the way. Ah, yeah, there's just a big hole in the side. Oh, an alien tablet. Why would there have been an alien tablet here? I guess we'll find out.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'll get the wall planter while I'm here as well. So we'll put plants on the side of the room. It's so cool. So many cool things. Acquired. What's this one? So they found it outside. Don't fool around with it. It's glowing. It could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. Yeah, I am going to go through and read everything at some point, but I'm streaming the game. I don't really want to spend too much time just reading through things or making, like, just talking, so... I don't know. People might not mind if I stop and just read stuff, but for me, I'm thinking of the experience of people watching, and they want to see things that are happening rather than... Oh, pick up. They want to see things happening rather than just me just talking. Okay, let's see if I can get to this other... Before I go to the rendezvous point, I want to go up here to this. Because this other observatory looks like it might also have something useful inside. Maybe even more things I can scan. It's a bit of a climb to get up here, though. What's this? Is this something new, or is it something I've already got? Ooh, stasis rifle! Is this a gun that freezes things? I need another part for that. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye open. Water. Ooh, indoor grow bed. So, indoor grow bed. Wait for the noise. Indoor grow bed sounds like it's going to be fantastic to have, because I can build a massive room and just fill it with plants that I can grow, like the melon things. And if I just fill it with melons, then my food's problem's like basically solved. Fern palm. Lantern tree. Ooh, lantern tree. That's pretty. Oh, the lantern fruit is edible. It is. 10 food. This is a great island. Grub basket, fern, voxel, shrimp. You can plant a lot in one bed, can't you? How do I get... How do I plant the tree? Maybe you have to plant one of these. But the thing is, it's going to rot before I get back. So, I'll leave it for now. Oh, here's a PDF. Return from the deep.
Integrating new.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place.
Interesting. They don't want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. My visions are getting worse. So we're all infected. We're going to die. And Margaret and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. So they're dead. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, there's always the view. Right, so they decided to go deeper. I'm guessing they made their own submarine. And obviously it didn't end well. 2 of them died, and the son was left to die on his own. Lovely. I want to see if I can find another one of those boxes with that rifle. That stasis rifle sounds like it would be so useful. Ow. I can always come back and see if I can find one anyway. Let's go to this rendezvous point. We've been dodging around it for a while. Obviously. So, I don't know if I'm prejudging this game, but I feel like there's not going to be any other people in it. I think very much so that I don't think I'm going to find anyone alive. So I'm not expected to find anyone. I think what I'm more expecting is to find the remains of people having been there. I mean, theirs looks like a PDA. Can I jump into there? I'm guessing I can. YOLO. Alright, shall we see what happened to everyone?
Integrating new PDA data.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only 2 that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Shit. They sent a data package to the Aurora. I know there's a terminal in the Aurora that still works. The one in the science lab. Maybe that's what I need to go and find. Well, I mean, personally, this island was great. I got loads of stuff I can now build and unlock. And I can satisfy my addiction. Pink caps. I think, for the most part, I think I've discovered everything I can possibly discover on this island. Unless there's something in one of the corners that I'm missing. I would have liked a second half of that rifle. Maybe there is a box somewhere I can find. I'm actually not that far from where my sea moth was. I'm going to just have a little bit of extra time, just exploring, just make sure that there's nothing on one of the edges that I haven't discovered yet. I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing any of the land out from... The thing is, there must be a limit. There must be a limit to how far you can go. Because I couldn't just get in my sea moth now and just sail out. Something must happen if you try and go too far out. Whether or not it's that, like, a creature just automatically attacks you or something like that. I kind of don't want to try. Because I've gone this far without deaths and I'm trying to keep up that streak. But it does feel like they must do... Oh, a PDA. They must do something to stop you.
Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Just scanning this quickly. So they're just bickering about why they're there. I really wanted to find the other half of that stasis rifle. Yes, I mean, I assume there's other Degassi sites elsewhere, so I'll probably find one there. It would have been a nice thing to have now. It's a nice change of pace, though, isn't it? Wandering around an island full of lush greenery. Oh, proposed Degassi habitat. Ah, so that's where they were saying they were going to move to. I thought that obviously didn't read it like properly because I was scanning through it, but I thought they were just proposing the site where they were going to build on this island. But no, they've proposed a habitat for them to move to. Well, I guess I have my heading. That was a very successful mission. We've unlocked loads more base parts, which I'm super happy about. Now I can build myself a nice complicated base. The thing is, I've not played the game long enough. I keep saying the thing is a lot. I need to stop. I've not played the game long enough to know where to build my second, like my main hub for my base. I think from what I remember when I was reading the page on the sea moth, you can add some kind of weapon to this that's a deterrent for creatures. I would quite like that. It'd be very useful to have. Right, anyway, we have returned home. So, I collected a lot of biologicals, which go into flora, sorry. I also didn't deploy my beacon. I should have put a beacon on the island. That would have been useful, so I knew where the island was. Obviously, I know where it is, but it'll be useful to know exactly where it was. Okay, shall we see what's coming up next?
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer. Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular?
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be...
She doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If
code...
I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Oh, we are so fucked.